GG Cards and Breaks. Like, comment, subscribe.
Hey guys, it's Josh with GG Cards and Breaks. Got a fun one today. So this is a blind grade reveal, and we had sent these out. I think they were about a month overdue from memory. I know it says that there was a May 28th estimated completion date, but that date actually, I'm almost positive, said something entirely different just like a week ago. Anyway, so we got an email this morning about a couple of upcharges, which, it's both a little annoying and awesome when you get those emails because, an upcharge means that one of your cards graded so high and was so valuable in the grade that it received that they are going to bump you to the next tier. Obviously, they're going to charge you for that, but, you know, you take a win when you can get a win, and I will tell you. So I know what the two cards that were upcharged are. One of them I'm a little bit annoyed about, and I decided not to make a stink because the other card that we got upcharged for was such a massive card. I just wanted to say, yep, we accept the upcharge and let's get the cards back in hand. So that one that we uh, that we got that was I think it was bumped to it was $59.99. I think this order was like $18.99, and the other one was bumped up to $149.99. That's the big boy. The $59.99 one was not really thrilled about because when we had sent it in the grade that it got, up until about I think a month and a half ago, which is right around the time that the order was originally supposed to pop, that card was a $500 card or sub 500, and it just recently became more of I believe it's like a $600 or $700 card. So I didn't really love the fact that, like, okay, well, because you guys waited longer to get the order done, you're now charging me more because the card is technically worth more, but like it's only worth more because you guys were so slow with processing the order. Anyway, without further ado, and I almost let the phone go to sleep there, we're going to get into the grade reveal here. And like I said, aside from those two cards that there were upcharges for, I have no idea what the grades are on some of this stuff and what the value is too. So I always like in the app, that's a good way to start off. Not really the best card considering I'm seeing a 2162 offer. Who knows? Maybe it's a low offer. I was about to say I like that they show you the values of the cards. Like they give you a range. They're not always the most accurate, but for someone that's not a Pokemon expert like myself, it does give me a little bit more information than I'm, knowledgeable about with each of the cards. Although, as soon as I say that, I'm not seeing any value ranges down here. So that's very odd. I don't know if the app is glitching or if just maybe they'll start popping up soon. So 9's obviously not what we're trying to see, but I did kind of have a nice 10. I did kind of have a strategy, and that's you kind of put the lower graded stuff or the lower, the cards that you think are going to not gem in the beginning, and then you put the ones that you think are going to gem right behind those ones. So hopefully we see a lot more 10s coming. Nice, we're on a good string. This has got to be a really good card. And I think there's like a new set coming out that he's going to be featured in, so might have to hold that for a little bit. That's awesome. Oh, an 8. I'll have to see what I missed on that one. I mean, from the picture, I can't really see any like whitening. The centering doesn't look too bad. I mean, maybe a nick on the top. I don't know. I'll have to check it out once it's in hand. See what happened there. I would not have sent that in if I thought I was going to 8. Oh, okay. Well, that's the big one. That card I think last sold for about $2,500 in a 10, and I don't think I thought this was gonna 10, which is the crazy part. Like I think I see a little white on that bottom left corner, but hey, listen, PSA says it's a 10, you take the 10. Wow, that's really cool to see. We'll have to figure out what we're gonna do with that guy. Another 10, nice. 9 on that one. Okay. I'd like to see a little bit more of a string of 10s. Okay, 9 still does pretty well on that card, so that's not the worst. Oh, come on, let's see some 10s here. Ugh. Another 9, my God. I mean, I'm really, really meticulous with the majority of the cards I'm sending out, I do believe are going to 10 if they're modern. So this is just okay, nice. Hopefully we see good. All right, we're on a. It seems like at least we got 2 in a row. Spoke too soon. That is a little bit older, so let's see if I can see any. Maybe a little whitening on the bottom left edge. Okay. Man, back to 9s. I wish they only have these value ranges on some of these. I don't know. I really liked when they were on everyone. I'm so used to that with sports. Maybe it's not as common with Pokemon. Maybe it's just this order. Nice PSA 10. 9. Man, really hit a lot of 9s on this. Well, it's a really good card. Obviously, this one we were hoping for the 10. But what are you going to do? I actually want to go back and just take a quick look at that one. It does look like it might be a hair heavy on the left versus the right. Maybe that's where they got me on. Let's see. Whoa. Oh, I'm surprised. Figured that would be a bigger value card than it is. An 8. Ugh. Where'd they get? Oh, that top right corner's got white and bottom left. I wouldn't have sent. I cannot imagine I would have sent that out if I saw any whitening. I'm such a meticulous person. When I see the white, unless it's an older card, I'm generally not sending that out. So weird, man. Really, so far we're really missing on these 10s, but we did hit the big one where it counts, so that's good. All right, it's the second 10 in a row. I'll jinx it, and we're back to a 9. Okay. Had to say it, right? Wow, an 8. What did I miss on this one? What are we doing? Show me an 8. I'm gonna take a look in person, and we'll maybe do another video once I come back. See what I missed. Ugh, God, these 9s are killing me. Killing me, Smalls. Killing me. Oh, my good Lord. I think this grader was a little picky in terms of like the... Okay, that's interesting. I thought that was the one that they upcharged me on. It must be another. I think that was there's another Gengar in here that was the other card. Man. 9, 10. Of course, I'm sure this is not even that big of a card. I'll probably get the 10s on the ones that don't matter, right? God, they really did me dirty. 9 on the Gold Dragonite 2016. Let's take a look at the back of that. I don't know. Again, you can only tell so much from a digital scan, so I'll have to see when it comes back. All right, go. All right, that's... Okay, listen, these are the cards that I get yelled at for sending in. But in all fairness, I sent them at the $18.99 level. I'm sure it was like a $5 card when I sent it out or something like that. The fact that I'm getting a $5.27 offer, ooh, not great. And we're back to the 9s. Good Lord, come on, hit me with something just big. I need a 10 on something big. I cannot stomach all of these 9s. This is disgusting. All right, there we go. Nice. We're a little more than halfway there. Hey, that's cool. Oh, I feel like I think that's the second one I subbed to that. Ugh, 9. What is... Oh, I think this is the metal card, right? Yeah, pretty sure that is 9. Okay. Oh, that's got to be... No, I'm surprised it's not bigger than it is. I can hear the inappropriate comments being generated. I heard them in my head too. I just won't say them out loud after that last comment. It's cool. I have no idea what it's worth, but very cool looking card, and a 10 is obviously what we're looking for. Hey, let's go. 10 on the Umbreon. Oh, let's go. Nice. What are these? Are these Korean? I think they are. 10 on the Mega Gardevoir. I wonder what they're worth. 10. All right, let's keep it going. Partner offer. A $28 offer. I don't know what it's worth, but we're not going to do any of the offers here. We'll sell them in the store. Wow, really, really, really killed us with these nines. Ugh. You know, it just stinks because I went from getting so many 10s over the last 6 years of subbing, and then just this influx of newer graders. I just do not believe that they're grading properly, fairly. I think there's a huge learning curve, and a lot of them are still on it. And I know these would be 10s. There's not a chance. I have never, and this is going to sound really like full of myself. I have never gotten less than a 60% gem rate on any of my orders, unless it was like vintage and I knew they were going to be like very low grades. Like I've never had less than 60%. I usually average 70% gem rate, and on a good day it's 80%. So like, and this is historically, we can go back in every order we've ever done. So like, this is just, it's been happening more and more with these orders where they're just tightening up whether they give people 9s and 10s. I truly believe it's a combination of new graders, and I think it's a combination of just more strict enforcement about what it takes to get a 10. It's just, this is brutal. I mean, some of this might be my fault for sending some of these cards that aren't worth that much, even if they did get a 10. But wow. This one, okay, I'm gonna guess. I can't remember, but I'm guessing we were hoping this gets a 1, because when cards go in like this, 1s for whatever reason do a lot more than they probably should. But for people that collect the rainbow of grades, hey, I'm sure that's awesome. I'm gonna have to see what that goes for, but that's definitely what we were hoping for. Same with this one. Cool. That's, I don't know. I feel like that might be huge. Yeah, the range, the estimate's 314 to 471. So I usually 1s do more than 2s and 3s. It's weird. I don't know. But yeah, that one was in horrible condition when we sent it out. And 90. Okay, so this is a base set hollow Charizard. Okay, if I'm remembering correctly, I think this one on a bad day should have been a 4. Okay, I think it was, in my opinion, should be a 5. And I think on a good day it would be a 6. I think 5 I would be okay with. Come on, man. All right. Well, I did say, you know, on a bad day 4, and it's been a pretty bad day with grades, so we're staying consistent here. 7, not too bad. I'll have to see what I kind of thought on that one prior to sending that one out. Cool. There's a little value there. I don't really see, there might be a little bit of whitening on the top right. It's, again, hard to see on these images. Maybe there was some scratching on the foil. You know, just seeing the picture of it, take an 8. Misty. And when I get to do these vintage cards, I generally put them in order of like, okay, the Charizard's the worst, then the next card should be higher, which it was. We got a 7, then we're on to 2 8s. So I'm hoping, like, as we kind of go on, this Koga's Ditto got like a 9. Perfect. So as you can see, I put them in that order purposefully, and that's pretty awesome in a 9 there. And then I believe this one is the Upcharge. This is the Gengar that was like, I think it went to $59.99, but I don't think it got, man, I'm gonna have to take a look at this. I think it got an 8 from memory. Yes. And it's got the swirl, which you can definitely see on the picture, but I don't think they really needed to upcharge me, especially when they have a PSA estimate at $459 to $699, and you know, whatever. I'll have to take a look in person too. I don't think it's going to be crackable and try to resub to try to get that 9, unless it does make sense. And I haven't really compared the two contrasting values, so take a look when it comes back. Looks like we got like 10 cards left. All right, an 8, not too bad, I guess. An 8. So these do pretty decent value. Can we get like can we get a 10? Let's just gem something. An 8. Dude, come on. These are very clean 8s, man. A few years ago, they would have been 10s all day. An 8. Well, seems like we, what was the value on that one, actually? Let's go back a step. Yeah, not much. Let's see a 9. An 8. Man. I mean, again, we'll take a look when they come back, see if they were an undergrade. Looks a little heavy top to bottom, just a hair. Again, can't see the foil, so maybe 8's fair. Giovanni's Nido King. 10. Hey, we got a 9. We broke the cycle. Misty's Tentacruel. 9. Cool. Come on, let's end with a 10. Just one. 110. Back to an 8. We went the wrong way. All right. 10. What? Why did I even send this? I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm very confused. Wait, why did I send this? Am I missing something? Why would I have sent this? I must have been so sure it was going to get a 10 that I sent this. Otherwise, that doesn't make any sense. Does it? I mean, there's a $39.15 offer for the card and an 8. Okay. I don't know what I'm talking about. All right, second to last one, Squirtle 10. Oh, no way. I would have gotten an upcharge for that for sure. All right. And last one. End with a 9? Maybe a 10? It's a newer card. Gross. I don't know. You know, am I thrilled? Kinda, because I got some absolute killer grades on some cards that really mattered. Kind of annoyed that my streak of hitting like a lot of 10s has just been shattered. Like, I mean, I'm talking the last 4 or 5 orders that have gone in. It's just my gem rate has gone way, way down, and I refuse. I've not been doing anything different, so I refuse to believe that it's anything that I'm doing. I would say it's just the stuff we talked about with PSA, new employees, maybe harsher grading standards, whatever it is, likey. Anyway, thanks for watching. I know it's been a long one, and stay tuned for some other content we're going to post. I think I'm probably going to post another video either in the next couple of days of I think I have an order that came back from a sports order that I meant to shoot a video of a lot sooner than this, where they gave me some horrible grades, 3s, 4s, 5s on stuff where I just could not see in the slab where they got me on. So I'm going to crack them out, film that video, and that should be up in the next couple of days. Thanks for sticking with me through all this, and everyone have a good day.